So if everyone wants to just sit back into their chair, take their sovereign pose, which is to sit like a king or a queen on a throne, comfortable and upright. We just bring our chin down to 90 degrees to the ground, and then just drop it a tiny bit more. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Kaizn breath. So we're going to breathe in through the nose for 4. Sip in through the mouth. And hold the breath. And exhale through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose for 4. Sip in through the mouth. Hold. And exhale. Breathing in through the nose. Sipping in through the mouth. Hold. And breathe out. Breathing in through the nose. Sipping in. Hold. And exhale. Big breath in through the nose. Dipping in right to the top. And hold. And exhale. Full breath in through the nose. Dipping in through the mouth. And hold. And breathe out with a large exhale. Now we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds through the nose. Then slowly exhale for 6 seconds. And breathe in through the nose for 4. And slowly exhale for 8 seconds. Breathing in through the nose for 4. Slowly releasing for 8. Beautiful work, team. I'd like to invite you to let your breath return to its normal cadence. No need to control it. You know how to breathe. Now we're going to move into a meditation, mindfulness of the breath. So if you haven't already, I'd like to invite you to close your eyes and just really tap into the idea that you're about to give yourself a beautiful gift, one of awareness and focus. I'd love to invite you to bring a beginner's mind today. What I mean by that is by bringing curiosity and wonder to each and every breath that you're observing. I really want you to try and go past your mental representation of what a breath is and feels like, and instead be in it and experience it like it was your first on this planet. So I'd like to invite you now to begin by noticing your inhale. What sensations are you aware of as you're inhaling? Are you able to feel a difference in the temperature of the inhale and the exhale? I wonder whether you can catch with your awareness that slither of a moment between the inhale and the exhale. And as you're experiencing your breath, just a reminder to try not, you don't need to alter it or change it, but rather what we're trying to do here is to merge with it, to become the flow of the breath. In any given moment of mindfulness of the breath, we can choose to liberate our minds from the tyranny of the monkey mind by simply just returning our awareness back to the breath when the mind wanders. If your mind wanders, there's no need to be judgmental here. We just simply recommit our awareness back to the breath. Every time we tether our awareness back to the breath, we further develop our relationship with the present moment. This present moment, which is a place of the deep now, a place of spaciousness and abundance. And each time we recommit our attention back to our breath and the present moment, we affirm a true commitment to a deeper connection with our true self. And as you sit in this meditation, relaxed and held, you may experience sensations or emotions popping up. There's no need to resist them. They're simply just the release of blocked messages in our nervous system. They can flow just like the breath. When we observe rather than analyze, we become both the observer and the participant. We see things for what they really are, not judging them for our own purposes. And it's in this moment that we are liberated from the inner critic and able to connect to something more. And often we can feel that gentle pull home to our true self. Now I'm going to move into a short visualization. And this is called Into Being. You are walking on a summer's day in a valley, some ancient, beautiful mountains. The sky is as blue as you've ever seen it. There's the thinnest of wispy white clouds in the air. The grass is long, green, and lush. The trees almost feel like they're actually alive. The sun feels like it's creating a sense of radiance in all it touches. But you can feel just the subtlest of coolness in the occasional breeze that brushes past your face. As you walk up the mountain, you see a butterfly cocoon. You stop and look at it. For some reason, it feels important. You continue walking. Sometime later on your journey, you find an acorn. You're compelled to put it in your pocket. You continue to walking. You arrive at an opening, and there is a beautiful stream. Clearest you've ever seen. You decide it's just too good a chance to pass up and not have a dip. Jump into the water, you have a wonderful swim. You go and lie down on the bank of the river. You're lying there, you look up and see a beautiful, magnificent oak tree above you. As you lie there, beginning to reflect on just how beautiful this moment is, deep and perfect, a butterfly catches your eye in the distance. You watch it as it slowly starts to tinkle its way towards you. And out of nowhere, you're surprised because it decides to land on your stomach. And in that moment of connection with that butterfly, you instantly feel a deep sense of safety. You close your eyes, falling into a deep, dreamlike state. In this state, you're aware that a voice seems to be guiding you. It's a childlike voice. You feel like you know it, but you can't quite identify it. This voice leads you to a beautiful forest and says to you, "Look at these magnificent trees all around you. Do you know that you breathe because they breathe first for you?" And this voice explains that on our planet Earth, in order to have the oxygen that we breathe today, plant life spent billions of years curating an atmosphere for us. And the voice says, "Look at the trees. Can you not see how similarly they're designed to the bronchial of your very own lungs? Brothers and sisters breathing together." You almost feel a little bit silly being educated by this childlike voice. The voice says to you, "Would you like to see something else?" You say yes. This voice takes you up into the stars, the edge of the solar system, and says, "Did you know that you're made of stardust that flows through your veins? The very iron that flows in your veins today comes from the explosion of supernova stars in nearby galaxies. It's not grown here on planet Earth. It was put here so you could be fueled by stardust." The voice finally asked you to take the acorn out of your pocket, to look at it deeply. And it says, "You know that every acorn contains a unique blueprint to become the most magnificent, vital version of itself. Entirely unique, because there will never be two identically alike." Then you look up, you're under this oak tree, serendipitously staring at its eloquence. And the voice says, "Just like this acorn, you contain the blueprint and the gnosis to become the most vital, alive, engaged, loving version of yourself. Entirely unique. There will never be another one of you. And yet, you are equally interconnected to everything that is alive." Final words are spoken. You start to hear the stream of the river return, the birds overhead, with the wind back on your face. You return to consciousness. A series of words are left with you. remember into being. Remember that everything is connected. Remember, you are never alone. I'd like to invite you now, if you feel called to just give your fingers and toes a little wriggle. They hide your body. Hello, body. Coming back to you in your own time. You can open your eyes and come back to the room. Thank you very much for this time this morning. It's been a real pleasure.